Hey y'all, let's make some tasty Guyanese black cake. What's a Guyanese Christmas or what's a Guyanese wedding without black cake? I'll wait and see. Now, those two occasions specifically, Guyanese make black cake. I mean, you can make it for any other occasion that you have, but those two occasions, I guarantee you will always find black cake around. Now, cake is something that does not last long. It expires really quickly, but not black cake, because it has alcohol, and we know alcohol is something that ages and does not expire. It helps to preserve the cake. I remember I had 7 layers of cake for my wedding, and the very top layer my mom asked for. She came 2 years after and she got that cake because she forgot it when she left. So when she came 2 years after, she got the cake. It tastes lovely and she enjoyed it. Now, in your stand mixer, you're gonna mix your sugar and butter. This is called the creaming process. Now, I ain't no chef, but I'm gonna tell you that's called the creaming process. You cream that together and then you add your eggs one by one. The reason why you're adding your eggs one by one is because you don't want any shell inside. Now, back to this little story time. I know a lot of people who just say they don't drink alcohol, but they just eat black cake. Now, who can tell them that black cake get alcohol inside? You can tell them, or we should just let them let it drink it on their own, eh? I think we should let them. Now, in a separate bowl, you're going to add your dry ingredients. We are adding flour, nutmeg, baking powder, cinnamon, orange peel, or the zest of an orange, and we also add allspice. You whisk that together. You give it a good mix, right? You whisk it in together and you give it a good mix. And then we can go back to the wet ingredients. Now, all ingredients and measurements will be listed down below, so you guys can follow along and get the right measurements. I believe we made 4 pans of cake, a 10-inch, 2 8-inch, and a 6-inch, I believe. Back to the mixing bowl with the wet ingredients. We're adding some essence there and we're giving it a good mixing so that it can be combined, and then we transfer the batter into a bigger bowl so that we can add our other ingredients. Now that we have that in another bowl, we're going to add our fruits. Now, some people like to make their fruits at least 2 months before they have to prepare their cake so that it can be soaked properly. We bought our fruits and we also blended a few because we were short, but the fruits are infused with alcohol as well. You mix your fruit in with your batter, give it a good mix. And this is what it should be looking like. It should already be looking like it's cake. Look at that thing looks so delicious. Fun fact, I never liked black cake when I was younger. As I grew, I began to enjoy the taste. But look And this thing ain't even get flour in yet. And look at it. So good. I could smell this. Now when you're adding your cake, when you're adding your flour, you don't want to throw all in one time. You're going to add little by little by little by little, and you just mix it in. Don't be afraid to put little elbow grease inside. I know it's going to hurt your hand, but you just mix it in. And remember to scrape the side of the bowl to ensure that all your flour is well incorporated into that batter. So now you're going to add your little bun sugar or molasses to your batter with everything already incorporated. If you add too much, it's going to be too bitter. So you need to ask God when to tell you stop pouring, because sometimes measurements don't always, you just got to hear from the higher ups. Like, God, tell me when to stop pour. Just kidding. But this gives it its color. This gives it its black color, and as well as it gives it a little bit of a bitter taste, so that your cake don't taste too. You give that a good mix. Ensure everything is well incorporated, well mixed in. And look at that cake, guys. Oh, my mouth watering. Once your spoon could stand up in your batter, know that is a proper batter. Now we are using a ladle to pour our cake into well floured baking pan. Like I said, I believe we did a 10-inch to 6-inch, a 10-inch to 8-inch, and a 6-inch pan, because we got 4 cakes in total. So we're using the ladle. Is that what that spoon is called? I believe so. And we ensure that we put the batter in evenly, ensure that the pan is well leveled and there is no air pockets. We ensure we pat it down, just ensure there's no air pockets so that the cake can be baked throughout properly. You bake your cake for about 35 to 45 minutes, and this is what it's looking like, guys. Once you take out your little toothpick and thing and no batter upon it, your cake done. Look at that. Now this is the most important part of preparing your black cake. This is when you're gonna throw your alcohol on it, whether it's cherry brandy or this Josh wine that we throw, which was a big mistake, or your little black label or whatever alcohol beverage of your choice. You throw it in when the cake hot, when it just come out, so that you can observe. Now look at this cake, guys. It's so soft, it's so tasty, it's well done, it's not crumbly at all, and I love to eat mine with some ice cream. But for all you non-Guyanese, tell me if you ever try black cake and if you like it, and let me know if you're gonna try this down in the comments below. Let me know if you try it and enjoy. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.